It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello inmates and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game names. Today we're going to be playing some more on the free-to-play account. Some minor changes that we have made. We actually defeated the first boss in the new Karazhan adventure to unlock the Firelands portal in the Enchanted Raven. Because that boss fight is really short and it kind of just gives you the deck, I really didn't find a reason to record it. It was just really quick. But because we got the new Firelands portal, I kind of want to play ranked and level up a little bit. And it also will help out with the quests that we have, so we can get to the 700 gold, so we can go to BRM to unlock the Emperor Tharzan, so then we can go and build the OTK Warrior deck, which I'm really looking forward to playing and learning how the deck works and all of that good stuff. So with that, we kind of have a game plan in mind. We're going to hold off on one wing of the LOE, even though I know we need the Tomb Pillager to complete our Miracle Rogue. I think building the OTK Warrior, because of how cheap it is, effective it is, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see it being played, we'll take a short kind of a detour to build that deck real quick. There's also the the story that I said I would tell you guys. The story that I got chased by a homeless guy twice, the same guy twice. So we'll actually tell that story in a little bit once we get settled in. I haven't recorded for a couple of days, so I gotta warm back up to the webcam and learn how to re-record all over again. So what rank are we looking for? I was hoping for like rank 10 on this count by the end of the month, right? Yeah, so you guys better push me. I need rank 10 on this free-to-play account. The highest that we've gotten is rank 15, not because that's the highest we can get, just because that's how much I play on this particular account, because normally we like to, at the end of the month, knock out the deck guides and deck testings on our main account. So, but we hit Legend pretty early this season on our other account, like, what, 2 weeks in we were able to hit Legend, so we had 2 weeks of deck guides, deck testings, and all that good stuff, so... Alright, so Loot Hoarder coming out of this Mage, it makes me think he's playing Freeze Mage, to be completely honest, which isn't something I particularly want to go against. We know turn 4 is going to be Water Elemental, so we go for the Forgotten Torch just to put it in our deck, but I don't really like that. We go for the Draw, but I don't really like that either, so we'll just ping it, and we'll go ahead and play the Water Elemental. And then turn 5 most likely will consist of Arcane Intellect, Frostbolt, or we could fit in like a Forgotten Torch ping. We'll see what happens. I think he's going to be playing Freeze Mage though, right? The fact that he plays Loot Hoarder screams Freeze Mage. Double Faceless Summoner is pretty good. Just builds up a pretty sizable board quickly that you want to deal with. Will we see a Fireball come down? Coin into 5-drop. So Azure Drake, not Emperor. Ooh, Servant of Yogg-Saron. Hurt him. Ooh, shit. Which one is it going to give Windfury to? Of course his. Alright. Not a big deal, though. We can deal with this pretty easily. We go with Forgotten Torch ping. I haven't actually tested this card a whole lot, but it just seems too RNG for me. Like, cast a random spell that costs 5 or less. Like, what if it casts Ancestral, what is it called? Ancestral Communion. You just discard your entire hand. That just feels really bad. Definitely want to get rid of the Azure Drake. Using a Fireball feels bad. We could play the Summoner and ignore the Azure Drake, but I really don't like that either. So we could go with like Frostbolt, Arcane Missiles, has a pretty high chance to kill it, follow up with like an Intellect. Or we could Frostbolt, ping Arcane Intellect, but let's Arcane Intellect first to see what we can go, or get. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the Frostbolt, and then we'll go with the Arcane Intellect, or the Arcane Missiles. Granted, we did use 2 cards to his 1, and he drew 1, but we still have a sizable amount of creatures in our hand, and I don't like leaving the Azure Drake alive. +1 spell damage is scary. We still have 2 Firelands portals in our deck, which is nice. Summon a card with less than... Oh, God. Well, you can't actually ever attack with this. So that's fine. That's horrible for him. So if we play the Faceless Summoner, I feel like a Flame Strike is inbound. If we play Fireball on this, we actually can't develop anything. If we play Hogger, probably still a Flame Strike, and he can attack into this, brings it at 1, then we can ping an attack, so I actually don't mind Hogger here. Or we could just go with the, yeah, let's go with the Water Elemental, and then just hit this for 6. I guess we could have held on to double Fireball and just kind of bursted him down, but having 2 3/6s on the board is pretty resilient to most field clears, and if he wants to waste fireballs on that, he won't use fireball on the summoner. So there's the Apprentice into hopefully not a Blizzard. Forgotten Torch is fine, and then I'm assuming a fireball on the other. Frostbolt, okay. And then an Arcane Missiles, it looks like this one went down. Wow, that's pretty unfortunate for him. Would you be mine? So we'll go with the Faceless. Hopefully it summons something good. 4/4 is pretty solid. We're going to kill off his Apprentice and then ping. The reason being we used our 3/1 is the fact that he was just going to ping it off with his Fire Blast next turn anyway, but because this is a 3/2, he can't kill it, and if he Flame Strikes, he actually floats 1 mana, meaning he can't kill the 5/1. So there's the Firelands portal to kill it and to basically summon a 5/5 of his own. A 6/3, not that threatening, not too big of a deal there. So looking at our damage output, we currently have 7 into 13, 14, potentially not enough. Alright, so we could swing into here, Firelands portal that, or we could just Firelands portal face, or we could just go ahead and Flame Strike and ping. All of which are pretty solid plays no matter how you look at it. We definitely know this is going to make the trade, so what's the best way to kill the Mana Worm? I actually like just the, well, the Fireland portal is just good, period. Yeah, let's Firelands portal this and see what happens. That's not good. Alright. Either way, we're still pushing lethal next turn unless he doesn't kill something here. We could have played that turn a variety of different ways, but I think just summoning a creature is better than just going face with spells. Alright, so there's another Firelands portal getting dropped from him. Another Conjure! Oh my god. The chances, probably not that high. Still a good card no matter what. Alright, the Kansamida on the floor. Sweet. We're still on our win streak bonus, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, how we went on some crazy thing, win streak with Zoo, right? We just like absolutely slaughtered people with the Zoo deck we built. Even though it doesn't have Imp Gang Boss, we still were doing work. Alright, so a couple comments in the chat that I want to talk about. One of them was, why are you posting videos from like 10 days ago? You don't even need to edit. That's just silly. Of course I need to edit. I like putting in our intro. I like making sure the deck guide's on the side for you guys. I like making sure when I cut at the end, we're ending and then we can put in our outro. Also, if there's any mistakes, I would like to point them out in the video, or if there's any audio, not synchronization problems, I like to fix those. So saying that I don't have to edit the videos just decreases the quality overall of the channel, which is not the direction I'm looking to take. So that was just pretty silly. And then why are videos, does it take, I'm assuming, so long to post? The reason being is I like to have a delay. Because if there's no delay and I'm making a video and posting it the next day, what happens if I can't make a video that day and post it the next day? There's going to be some days that obviously I can't record, or I get sick, or something happens, or, just whatever life things happen, you can't record every day. This sucks, rip Manworm. So I have myself a delay, right? So I record a video, I have a couple days to edit, and then render, and then there's the upload, and then there's tagging, and descriptions, and then annotating, and then making sure that, you post it into the other videos, so there's like synergies within your videos. So it's just kind of like, there's a lot more than just, oh, record, save, upload. It's not, it looks like that because that's all you guys can see, obviously, but there's a little bit more to it than just the recording wise. So that's why there's that lag period. But if I were to, like, let's say streamed on Twitch like a lot of the guys do, and then they just take their stream footage and then post it on YouTube, I mean, yeah, you could do that, but it's not, I don't know, it just feels kind of like, no offense, half-ass. You're like giving people second-hand videos. I don't know. So what do we do here? So if we Yeti, it really doesn't stop the War Axe, plus he can slam. So if we Water Elemental, he can't slam and weapon, he's going to have to bash it. So then if he bashes it, he floats 1 mana. So I think the Water Elemental is fine here. But yeah, and then also Twitch is like a whole nother job, but either way. Alright, so there's the slam, so I'm glad we didn't play the Yeti. So now he's forced to cast a spell that costs 1 mana, so whether it's like Blood to Ichor, can't play Ravaging Ghoul, Whirlwind, things of that nature. I guess the Blood to Ichor would be the worst thing, because then you'd actually get to summon a 2/2, and then we'd have to deal with that. We could have just played Acidic Swamp Ooze. What am I doing? I don't play this card so often. I looked at it, I was like, we don't need it. Oh my god, you guys probably think I'm retarded. That was retarded. We could have just... Look at this. Why didn't we just do that? We could have just did that on turn 2. I'm just one silly goose. I am one silly goose. I know I said the R word, but I called myself it, so it's okay. Like, oh my god, I'm dumb. Oh man. Rob, what are you doing? What are you doing? Plays War Axe. Has Acidic Swamp Ooze in hand. Turn 2. Use passive. Let War Axe live. Oh, that's the good stuff, folks. That's the good stuff. So if we play the Chillwind Yeti, we're hitting a brawl. If we go the Arcane Intellect, nah, we just play the Chillwind Yeti. We're gonna force them to have the brawl. Because we have a lot of spells in our hand, right? So like next turn we could go Intellect into like Forgotten Torch or like Frostbolt, depending on what he plays. But the Water Elemental is gonna always freeze him. So there's the Wild Pyromancer into the Commanding Shout. So it looks like he's actually playing the OTK Worgen deck, but he doesn't really know what he's doing, because that is definitely not the combinations of cards that you want. I guess you could go for like the really bad field. He doesn't even. Okay, he's extending a lot of resources. Holy shit! This is gonna be rough for him to get back into this game. So, unfortunately, if we go Hogger, it's not going to be enough. So, actually, we'll just go with the ping. And then I actually like the... Well, actually, let's go for the draw. We won't use the Forgotten Torch yet. I think the draw is fine. But, jeez, he just used a lot of cards. He used Commanding Shout, Double Whirlwind, Wild Pyromancer. Alkali to Pain is, like, what you want to combo with the Wild Pyromancer. You just don't want to play that shit by itself, because then you don't get the draw mechanic that you're looking for. Surprisingly enough, I like going in polymorphing the Alkali to Pain because he doesn't draw, and this may seem silly, and then we're going to go ahead and just Forgotten Torch that. He doesn't play any huge cards in his deck. Like, he plays Emperor Tharzan, but we can just kill that with like a Fireball or a Frostbolt ping over the course of 2 turns. The fact that we have 2 Forgotten Torches also helps, but stopping him from like getting the draw is really important. But this is, oh man, I didn't see the Arcane Giant, so that's obviously something we would have wanted to polymorph, but I didn't see it coming. Alright, so what do we do here is the question. So we could go with like, nothing looks particularly usey. We go with like the Faceless Summoner Frostbolt into that. Could you be mine? Alright, let's go with the Faceless Summoner and see what happens. Yeah, it's not that great. Oh man, that polymorph fucked me up. I honestly just didn't think I didn't even think about the 8/8s. That's not a card you normally play in the OTK Worgen deck. Or maybe he's not even playing OTK Worgen. He could be playing Arcane Giant OTK, right? So you play the Arcane Giant, you give it charge, you Faceless, you Interrage, you do a whole bunch of shenanigans, and you burst out 28 damage with these guys. But the fact he played it now means his combo is over. So obviously Flame Strike Ping takes care of the board, keeps our 5/5 healthy. Do I see a better alternative? We go with like the Forgotten Torch, Ping, Arcane Missiles, but I actually, well, Flame Strike, it just does the same thing, but we only have to play 1 card instead of 2, and then we hope. Could you be mine? I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. What the fuck? Patrons? Patrons! Fudge monkeys, man. Alright, no more activators, no more activators, no more activators, no more activators, no more activators. Fuck! He's got the activators. We're fucked. We use Flame Strike. I'm silly. Okay, we still in this. We still in this. We still in this. All right, so this kills 3/3. This kills this. That kills that. He's left with 1. We Arcane Intellect. Give us a Frostbolt. Okay. So this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. That goes there. Alright. No more activators. Gee willikers. Oh, patrons. We should have thought of that. Ugh, I haven't played in like 2 days. I've lost all ability to understand this game and to know what is coming. Slamming own minion. I like it. I like it. Did it work out for him? No. No, it didn't. Alright, so are we how greedy? We pyroblast this and we basically understand that we can do this. But if we go with the, I guess we do the conjure and then hope for like an arcane blast or something like this. Polymorph boar, frost nova. I'm greedy. Oh, man. I have a feeling he's going to summon another patron. We could have polymorphed boar. Ooh! Now he attacks and he makes another patron. But the thing is, the max patrons he's ever going to have now is 1, unless he has a deal 1 damage, and he can summon another one and then do AoE damage. So we're always basically going to be in an okay situation. Jesus, he has lots of shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, ouchie boo-boos. What do we do? So, we could swing into here and then pyroblast this. Because we can't missiles. So if we swing this into here, we would missiles, but that's just scary. Nah. No more risky dingoes. No more risky dingoes. So next turn's like a Firelands portal something. Okay. So we could go. Actually, I like this a little bit more. He's already used double giant. He's already used 1 wave of patrons. We've played this out horribly, but we still somehow have managed to pull it together, folks. And he's pretty far ahead of us in fatigue, too. Especially if he's going to... Okay, so he's going to draw more. So, I mean, as long as we can survive another patron rush, which ideally we just need... I think like another Frostbolt, right? Because we have Firelands Portal, Roaring Torch, and then a Frostbolt. We'll be able to kill 3. Unless we already have creatures on the board, which would allow us to clear more. He's already double Ravaging, double Whirlwind. Inner Rage charged. I think we're alright. So, that homeless guy story. Alright, guys. So, on my way home, I was driving, and there's this church across the street from my house. And there's a Poke Gym there, so obviously it's across the street from my house. It's my Poke Gym. I own that Poke Gym. I want the Poke Gym. I constantly make sure that Poke Gym is mine. So with that said, I'm sitting there getting this Poke Gym, right? I'm just minding my business in my car with the windows up, doors locked. Well, the doors aren't locked yet, but you'll understand why. So I'm sitting there, you know, Poka, and I see this guy come walking up. He's like hobbling, looks homeless. Normally the homeless people, you know, they just walk by. And they'll maybe do like a pinch for 5, ask for some money. You just say, nah, fam, and then they're gone. Well, this guy, he walks up. We'll finish this turn. We'll finish it off with he walks up, and then we'll complete it from there. So I'm sure this guy runs Brawl. So if we play Hogger, he's just gonna, you know, bad stuff. I think we can Firelands Portal. Wow, what a card. Fantastic. I want to freeze him. Even though I know he probably doesn't have Gore Howl or any other weapon, I still just want to freeze him. So, he hobbles up to my car, and he's like right up on the window, and he's like talking, like I can hear him with the window up. And I look at him just like, sorry, like I'm really nice about it. I'm just like, no, sorry, you know, I have Pokemon, I'm fighting them, so I'm kind of like trying to pay attention to Pokemon because I'm dodging, bobbing, and weaving, and he's sitting here like, oh, just $5, $10, $20, and I'm just like, dude, come on, go away. So like after 30 seconds of him like knocking on my window and like just keep asking, I'm like, all right, dude, get the fuck away from my car. I don't want to have to stab a bitch, but I'll kill you. And then he's just like, oh, blah, 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 and he starts knocking on my window really hard. And I'm like, dude, this guy's gonna bust my window because he wants me to give him money. I don't have any, like, I don't even carry cash. Like, I just carry my card, and then I have, like, some change in my car that I use for tolls. But that's not for homeless people. That's for tolls because I drive to work. And then so, he starts, you know, actually, like, getting in there, man. He's, like, knocking harder. And this is, like, now, like, a minute and 30 seconds, 2 minutes into this, like, fucking... I don't even know what the hell you'd want to call it. It's just like not okay. And so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I put my car in drive and I just drive and make a right turn. And he's like not chasing my car, but he's following my car to the road because I'm stopped because obviously I can't just fly out in the middle of the road and kill myself. I have to wait till the other cars, you know, driving safely, of course. And then so I'm sitting there waiting, and he's like walking up to my car. I'm like, I swear to God, bro, please, I don't want. Yeah, we've had an incident down on. Down in, you know, Winter Park, we've had a, you know, this kid named, he's calling himself Warshack, and he has apparently, you know, killed some people. He actually just went crazy and killed some guy. But we don't want that story out in the news. We want Warshack to not kill people and not to freak out, because I don't do well with people I don't know. Like, I already just don't do well in society, period, because you guys know me, I'm fucking crazy. But besides that, do we draw? We're just going to play the Mana Worm because next turn we're going to Arcane Intellect. So I don't want this kind of story. I don't do well with people I don't, especially people who don't, like, just continuously bother me. So drive away. The guy, whatever, he starts walking away from the church. After, you know, I get off of work and stuff, I normally go to the gym. So on my way to the gym, you'll never guess what's on the way. The Poke Gym. So I jog and I stop at the church again to, like, put my stuff, like, to try to redo what I was doing in my car originally. He comes hobbling out of the back of the gym like some fucking tunnel trog shit, like, hey, how you going? And he knew, it said the second he turned the corner, he thought I was like some different person. He goes, oh, it's you. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, not right now, not like this. So he starts yelling at me and starts, you know, doing some quick hobble. And I'm just like, oh my God, why? He's like, oh, you got any money now? And I'm like, no, I'm in fucking gym clothes. Why do you think I have money on me? Give me 1 second, we'll finish this turn. Wasting your time. I think we can just Frostbolt this, throw out a ping, because then we can ping it next turn and then kill one of these with the Azure Drake. So we can effectively just ping this off next turn, kill it, because he can't attack us anyway. This goes into here, that goes face. If he wants to play something big, we can just fire Lance Portal and whatnot. So he's like starting to come up to me again, cursing, yelling, you know, why don't you go to the bank to give me money? It's right up the road. I'm like, dude, leave me alone. And he just keeps coming closer and closer. And let's finish this turn. I really want to Fire Lance Portal this guy. I mean, we could go, like, attack. Attack, Polymorph, Arcane Missiles. Because a Fire Lance Portal doesn't kill the Water Elemental. Let's see if RNG is on our side. Hey, Lamau. So, basically, we start jogging. I stop what I'm doing at the Pokestop, or the Poke Gym. I start jogging to the gym, and he starts jogging after me. He's like, oh, I can jog too. You know, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, dude, I swear, please. I'm at this point, I'm turning green. Like, I'm actually becoming enraged at this point. I'm like, why the fuck is it me? Why can't I just capture this gym? I just want to actually capture the Pokemon gym, go to the gym, and go home without being, you know, like, having to deal with this. I think we're just going to Fire Lance Portal this shit. What do we get? Jesus, come on, man. Like, I didn't say shit last game because we were winning, but by golly gee gosh, fuck you, Ram Wrangler. Give me something good. So yeah, I start jogging in the gym. He's chasing me. He chases me all the way to the gym, cussing at me, asking for money, you know. And then he's about to chase me inside of the gym, and that would just be bad, because not only would he have to then deal with me, he'd have to deal with everybody in the gym, because not that they know me, but a lot of people know me. So they would be like, yo, is this guy bothering you? And then they'd eat him. What do we do? We could attack Ram Wrangler and then go with the Firelands portal again. That doesn't deal with the board that great. We go Azure Drake, Fireball this. That puts it at 7. Can't ping it because we don't have enough manas. We'd have to attack into it again, so I guess we just go with this into the Firelands portal and see what we get. Alright, that's not too bad. It's better than a 3-3. So he stops right before he gets in the gym. He's like, oh, you gotta come out sometime. I'm gonna get you. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? It's just like you chase 20-year-old or 23-year-old people because they didn't give you money and they're just trying to play fucking Pokemon, man. So I'm sitting there, oh my god. We already used Polymorph, so there's no way to get... How did he get to... Oh my god. So he Spell Slingered into Journey Below, and Journey Below gave him Ronin. Should have played around it. Losing your mind. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So we could mana, fire, ping, 7. That doesn't work. We could Azure Drake, draw a card, ping. Yeah, I guess we could do that. The reason we attack into the 3-4 is because of Flame Strike. So we play into Flame Strike, but he's also going to go crazy with the Arcane Missiles. So I'm just trying to put up a sizable wall for him to want to Arcane Missiles and hopefully not combo it with Flame Waker. So yeah. But yeah, so where did I leave off? Yeah, homeless guy chased me. It was a day, I'll tell you that. So if you guys have any other stories that are similar to that, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I would be interested to hear if other people encounter the same shit that I do. Alright, so it looks like he's just going Clown Fiesta with the Arcane Missiles. Alright, definitely gonna choose to probably draw this turn. We have a sizable a sizable amount of burst damage in our hand. We want to keep the Azure Drake alive. If it was at 1 HP, we would have made the trade, but because it's at 2 and he can't ping it off, he's going to have to either waste a spell or deal his Fire Blast over 2 turns, which allows it to do 8 more damage. Summoning Stone. Fireball. Wow! Oh shit, did that just freeze my guy too? Oh, I freezed face. Alright, so we're definitely just going to Flame Strike the shit out of this field. It's going to deal 5 and then we can ping that off. Alright. Oh my god. Holding it together, folks. One turn at a time. The cat in a hat. He has Medivh too. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is up? Give me a good card. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it'll do. So we could go Hogger into Fireball, or we could just go Faceless Summoner into Fireball. I think Faceless Summoner is a little bit safer, considering it summons 2 creatures and summoning 1. Alright, 3/3 is okay, I suppose. Maybe we can cash the Commanding Shout sometime and actually combo it with something swell, but I mean, so far his value generation from cards has absolutely been fucking insane. This guy into Journey Below into Ronin, and now Tome into hopefully nothing too cray-cray, shenanay. Pretty good card. So we know we're pinging this, and then do we play Hogger and then Swamp Ooze and die to Flame Strike, or do we Conjure into something and then just we just play the... Yeah, we just play this dude. There's no reason to overextend right now. Ugh, I feel if I overextend, I'll get punished. Pyroblast is gonna come in clutch, hopefully. Oh god, Dragon's Breath. Where did this come from? Cabalist Tome. So you got. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh god. Alright, let's see if it's a let's see if it's a counter spell. Alright, it's not. Well, it actually could be the Spell Slinger, but we can't play around that. Alright, sweet. Effigy? Alright, it's fine. Mirror Entity? Nope. Alright, well, I think we played around a lot of shit. So it's back down to he has 4 cards and we have 4 cards. He actually has 5 because of the secret. But for how much fucking shit he's generated, I think we've held in quite well. Like, my god. Alright, so we'll go with the Conjure. Let's see if we can get some good stuff. Give me Tome. Alright. Spellbender's not too bad. Ice Block's okay, but I think Spellbender is actually better. We could have played the Yeti there, but I think the Spellbender, just so he plays around a secret, is better. I wish I would have got Tome, though, right? Because then we could have generated 3 spells, and that would have definitely been a sizable difference. So there's the Flame Strike. This is kind of also why I didn't play the Yeti. He Flame Striked to 6/3, so now we can play the Yeti and then kind of torch his face. Alright, yeah, we're definitely torching face. And we'll ping him. And then over the course of the next 2 turns, we should have lethal. That also could be Ice Block, so we want to take him down to as low as 1 as possible. How you doing, Spellbender? Didn't expect that, did ya? Okay, never mind. Alright, so we know we're probably going to have to Frostbolt face. No, we can't do that, though. We're going to Pyroblast this turn. Ooh, we can just play another Yeti. I think Yeti's fine. The reason we're going to do this because we Pyroblast, we put him at 3, right? And then we have to basically Frostbolt, pop the block. We ping Frostbolt, he'd be at 2. Double Flame Strike. Holy moly mackerel. Alright, so we're going to Pyroblast, and then we kill him not this turn, not next turn, but the following turn. And then we ping, and then we ping Forgotten Torch, and then we ping again. Not Ice Block, not Ice Block, not Ice Block, not Ice Block. Please, please. Water Elemental. Alright. Alright. He's got 1 turn to live. Well, this could be good or it could be bad. I mean, we're already in a pretty good space, so oh my god. Oh my god. This would have been so bad if he wasn't at 1 HP. Gang up, Yogg. Look at this shit. Yogg is so fucking broken. Like, Yogg is so incredibly broken. It's gonna Healing Touch his face. Oh my god. If it would have Healing Touched his face, he would have just won. Look at this! This is fucking absurd. No card in the game should ever be able to do this. Ever. Like, it literally gives them a chance to win when they've already lost. Nothing bad has happened to him yet. 0 badness. It's only been the most positive with this guy. Like, as long as he just doesn't heal himself. Another secret. A flash heal, please not onto his face. He wins. It's fucking retarded. It's absolutely fucking retarded. Somebody who had no business winning this game has now won this game. That's tilting. Heal himself to 14. Go up. Go up to 14, bro. Oh, you healed me for 14? Alright. So you have 2 mage secrets, which is a problem. Because, one hunter... Oh my god. Such a fucking joke. Alright, so we win. As long as that's not a ice block. Holy shit. Fuck Yogg. I don't care that we still won. Yo, the card is so dumb. 50-50. It's like, it basically the card text should read. Flip a coin. If heads, you have a... I don't even know how it would read. But it ignores everything that has previously happened in the game. And when you play the card... There's no predicting what it does. There's no playing around Yogg. Like, it could just clearly win you the game. It could heal you to full and pyroblast your opponent 3 times in a row. Not to say that happens a lot, but as you can see right there, if he wasn't at 1 HP and we weren't playing, let's say, a mage that had spells, we would have absolutely lost. Like, the card is just, it's basically just an oh shit big red button that people play. That when they're, obviously you can never play it when you're ahead because it could be really bad, but you play it when you're behind when no other card in the game could do it, and it does it for you. It just, it makes this game hard to, I don't know, it's just should not exist. Should not exist. For that reason alone. Anyway, we're going to end it here. I think we've played quite a few games. I need to go for a bike ride after that one. I feel tilted and I didn't even lose. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. Of course, hopefully we knocked out a quest, right? Oh, we knocked out 2 quests. We're at 530 gold. We're making our way to almost 700 gold now, so that's pretty good. So, like I said, I'll see you in the next episode, of course. I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.